Good evening and welcome to our Testimonial Tuesday for Tuesday, July 19th, 2016. My name is Vicki Drobness and I'm a Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And tonight what I want to talk about was to share information about our comp plan, because Plexus does network marketing the way it can be done and should be done, but rarely is. And so a lot of people, whenever they're thinking about which company to join, they tend to think that all the comp plans are the same. And that is not the case with Plexus. Our comp plan is amazing, and it really makes a difference in deciding if that's what you want to do, particularly if you're wanting to build a business. But even if you just want to get your products for wholesale and maybe have your aunt or uncle or parents buy from you, it still shows you how you can earn some money. And it doesn't mean that you've got to go make millions of dollars. That's not the point in it. It's about how you can maybe get your products covered, or how you can maybe just make an extra few $100s a month would really make a big difference for a lot of people. So before we get started, I'll go in and share my screen. Let me find it here. I think this is the right place. Yes, there we are. And go through our disclosure on here. So let's see. Okay, there we are. Move that over. Whoops, back up there. Okay, so this presentation is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. The independent Plexus ambassadors do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease and take no responsibility for personal actions taken by any viewer. Plexus makes no guarantee on income, such representations may be misleading. Your success depends on your effort, commitment, skill, and leadership abilities and how effectively you exercise those qualities. Please see this Plexus annual income disclosure statement for more details. All inspirational testimonies and tips should not be considered medical or financial advice and are not representative of Plexus Worldwide. They are tips, inspiration, and motivation based solely on the personal results or opinions of the participants. So every time whenever I talk about Plexus, when we do Testimonial Tuesday, I always ask you, who do you know? So be thinking about who you know that maybe needs some extra money, who would like to be working from home, who would like to have a plan B, all kinds of options with Plexus. So, of course, in order to have a compensation plan that makes a difference, you got to have products that work. And these are life-changing products. And this is something that I have loved about Plexus is the products that we have. We have 16 products that are, you can see these here. Ask the ambassador who invited you to watch this for more details on each product, and they can help you choose the ones that are right for you. So we're not spending time on the products tonight. What we are spending time on is our life-changing compensation plan. And this is the annual ambassador income disclosure that I mentioned just a few seconds ago. And these are based on, this was the third party, I believe, I'm drawing a blank right now, but I believe it's Ernst & Young, the auditors did this study to show not only the percentage of ambassadors and what rank they were, but also the average annual income. And I would say these are sometimes they're considered an underestimate. Again, it's an average. Okay, so now I'm going to stop sharing that screen and go move to another. Where's my other one? So to talk about the compensation plan. Okay, so this is in our back office. So those of you who are ambassadors who, if you don't know this is in our back office. And it says compensation plan summary chart. It's under the library section. So if you don't know how to get to there, talk to your sponsor who will be able to help you go through. And it is a summary chart that goes through and explains how we all get paid. So in order to get paid, the first thing that you need to do is you need to have 100 PB go through your website. And that can be your orders, it can be your customers' orders, it does not matter. It's an accumulation of 100 PB. And that is very low as compared to other network marketing companies, which may require several hundred to $1,000 or more in there. So that's your first step. And then also your backup order has to be on. And again, I'm not going to, because other people other than ambassadors may be watching this, I'm not going to go into all the details. But all that means is that you have your backup order on for at least 100 PB. And that can be conditional, unconditional, and again, talk to your sponsor or talk to me about how to get that set up. So that's your first thing. You have to, in order to be commission qualified, you have to have 100 PV that comes through. The way that you would earn commissions on that are called retail rewards. So I'm scrolling down here so you can see this section down here, this bottom red box. And this has to do with your volume. And with your volume on, like I said, that 100 PV, you don't get paid on that. That first 100 PV always goes back to Plexus, and that's what they use to pay all the commissions. So first 100 PV, and PV is personal volume, and it's usually right around the same dollar amount. It's very close to it, unlike some other companies I've worked with where the PV was significant. It's like half of the amount. That's not the way it is with Plexus. It's very close. It's not exact, but it's very close. So once you reach that 100 PV level, you earn commission 15% on anything between $100 and $499.99. So that's your first step. So 15% of that comes back to you, and it's paid on the 15th of the month, of the following month. So like for July, whatever commission that I have, I will get paid a certain percentage on that on August 15th. Then once you reach 500 and up, you get paid 25% on that amount from 100 on. So it's not 500 and up, and then you get the 25% on that 500 and up. You get that 25%. It goes back to whatever you're getting that first 100 PV. So that's amazing on that point. So you could earn, a quarter of your sales back in commission. So that could be, that 500 PV could be your orders and three or four customers. It depends on what they order. And if with that 100 P or that 500 PV, after you take that first 100 back, 25%, that's $100. So $100 would cover your products. For most of us, getting the triplex, which is the one that we think is just the amazing products, that would cover your products. So that makes a big difference on that. So that is your retail rewards. That's the first way that you get paid. And we get paid 11 different ways, and I'm going to summarize those at the end. The next way is preferred customer bonuses. And these are all of our products and also some combos in there. And you get preferred customer bonuses. So a preferred customer is someone who is a monthly auto ship, and it is the easiest auto ship you'll ever see because you're not required to do it each month. You can cancel, change it, modify it, whatever you want to do. But because you're committing or you've agreed to do a monthly order, then you get a little bonus or you get the better discount. Retail, friends don't let friends pay retail. It doesn't matter if it's going to Walmart or to the clothing store, friends don't let friends pay retail. So I always encourage people, order as a preferred customer because you can always change it or cancel it at any time. With no penalties, and it gets you your 60-day money-back guarantee. So with the preferred customer bonuses, what that means is whenever you have let's say the triplex, where's my triplex? Over here. So let's say you have a customer who orders the triplex each month. So in addition to the commission that you get on that, 15 or 25%, depending on how much PV you have going through your website for the month, you also earn a $20 bonus on that. So not only is the customer getting the best price as far as the preferred customer is a discount, it's probably about 10% discount over retail, and you're getting a bonus as well. So it's a win-win for both you and your customer. And so that's a reason why you want to encourage somebody to buy as a preferred. It's not that they're paying higher so you can get the bonus. Plexus doesn't do it that way. Plexus does it right. So you are getting a reward for it, and they're getting a reward for it as well. So it is a win-win for everyone. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint here for a moment. Okay, and I want to talk about business building bonuses. And business building bonuses are also referred to as welcome pack bonuses. So whenever somebody decides to join your team, then they have the opportunity of buying a welcome pack. And we highly encourage you to do this because buying a welcome pack, you get the products at the best price. It's below wholesale. So just for an example, if you buy the triplex as a ambassador, it's around $110 a month. If you buy it for the welcome pack, that welcome pack with the same triplex, same size, same full-size products, then that's $99. So right there, you're saving $11. And that can make a big difference on that. And then you on top, then you pay your $34.95 fee to join. So that way, okay. So Yvonne, can you tell me? Can you see that? Can you see the business building bonuses? No? Okay. Hold on a second. Let me stop the share there. And I noticed I had a little thing on there that popped up saying that it wasn't seeing it. So hold on a second. Let's get back to, whoops, there we go. We're good now? Okay. Sorry about that. But I hadn't really started talking about the dollar amounts anyway. So whenever you buy the welcome pack, then half of that welcome pack goes back to Plexus, and half of that, the dollar amount of that welcome pack, goes to pay 4 levels for the bonus on that. So with that, so a $99 welcome pack, like I mentioned, the triplex welcome pack, the sponsor, who is you, it gets $24.75. The person who is above your sponsor, or above you, that's your sponsor, gets $12.50, and it goes on down. With a $199 welcome pack, you only have 2 options of either $99 or $199, then that amount is doubled. And so that way, the $199 welcome packs come with more products in them. And so if you are thinking about joining and you are deciding which welcome pack you want to do, you may decide you want to do a double welcome pack if it's you and your spouse, or you and somebody else are getting started, because you're going to save even more money. But again, talk to your ambassador, and they can help you choose the welcome pack that's best for you. But I do have to share with you our 2 new welcome packs that they just announced last week, because these are super welcome packs. We have had such phenomenal results from people with the Block and Edge, the new version of Block, which is an instant version, and instead of having to wait 30 minutes before you eat in order to block the carbs, you now take it just right before. And then Edge, which is an amazing energy supplement, and I wasn't that excited when they first announced it, because I'm so not an energy supplement type person. I never drank a Monster drink or anything like that. But as far as improved workouts, improved focus, some other amazing things, I've loved the Edge. So one of these, I just think this would be just the amazing way to get started with Plexus, and I wish I'd had this option whenever I joined, is you get started with the Slim, the Probio 5, and the Bio Cleanse. That's our triplex. You get a bottle of the Edge, you get a bottle of the Block, and then you get a bottle of the X Factor, which is our multivitamin. So these are products, these are ones that I take every day. And then you also get a 7-day trial in order to be able to share that with someone else. So maybe there's somebody else, a friend of yours, that is interested in or wanting to try it too. You don't have to give them some of yours. You get to give them their own trial to be able to get started themselves. So I just had to mention that in there because it's just amazing. All right, so then I'm going to stop my share and go back to my comp plan. There we go. All right, so let me follow my notes here. Rank achievement bonuses. Okay. Rank achievement bonuses. Where did those go to? Okay. So rank achievement bonuses, whenever you go start with Plexus, you start out as an associate. In other words, you've paid your $34.95. Then whenever you become an ambassador, you have your backup order in place. And I'll always advise everybody to go ahead and get started. And that's something that can be changed, modified before it ships. And it ships the following month. And then as long as you have your welcome pack. If you don't have a welcome pack, it would ship that month. But again, that's getting more detailed. We'll go into that later. So then once you have that, and then say you've got 2 friends that join you in on with Plexus, then you're considered a senior ambassador. Now, the first step where you start getting company recognition as well as a bonus is when you become silver, and that is 3 personally sponsored ambassadors who have their auto qualification on, their backup order on, and that they have either their 100 PV or their welcome pack, one or the other. With that, you get a bonus. So that's 3 people. Say you've got 3 friends that you want us to get started on this journey with them. Really easy to be able to do that. And then you get a $100 bonus. Then as you are growing your team, then you would then start to rank up. The next rank up is gold. And then so gold is total, that's whenever we start converting to points, and I'll start talking about points in just a moment. But that is whenever you get 100 points, again, roughly 20 ambassadors on your team in levels 1 through 3, and then that gets to be a $250 bonus. And notice there's a little asterisk on here, and let me explain why there's an asterisk. Because with that, then you can get the fast start. Let's see if I can move this over here. There we go. Then you can get the Fast Start Achievement Gold bonuses. So either Gold, Senior Gold, Ruby, or Senior Ruby in your first 30 days, and these bonuses are doubled. Okay, in double. So this means it's 250 could turn 500, 350, 700, 500, 1,000, 750, 1,500. So that could be some good amounts in there. And then you also have your business building bonuses on top of that. All right, so let me see where I want to do that. So getting to silver is really simple to be able to do. It's just a matter of getting 3 people who want to join you on this journey with you. Okay, so whenever you get to gold, then you start earning points. And this is where the points come in. So this is earned by levels. And these are by levels of, so your level 1 is your personally sponsored. Your level 2 is their personally sponsored and on down. So with the first 3 levels, you get the 5 points per ambassador who has 100 PV going through their website each month. Welcome packs don't count on this, but 100 PV going through their website each month. So say your first month, you've got 3 friends who go ahead and get started. They buy their welcome pack. You're not going to earn points on them yet unless they have another $100 go through their website. And that could be maybe they get a preferred customer. Maybe they get a couple of other friends who want to buy. Then that way, then they become points on there. So, and these you're paid down to 7 levels. So you'll personally know your first level. You may know your second level, but as you keep growing, you're helping these people to build their own businesses, because say a level 6 of yours is your level 5's level 1. And so that's how it transfers around. And I don't want to make it complicated because it really isn't. It's really super easy to understand. But you start earning points on that. And the points is how this is where you get your Plexus points, and this is how, when you start accumulating these, this is how you rank up. And with the Plexus points, the great thing about these is that these are a form of profit sharing with Plexus. And with that, the average price on the point has hovered somewhere around about $3. So each month that you have 100 points in your organization times $3, you would get, say, $300 in addition to your commissions on there. I mean, that's pretty cool to be able to get that type of money just for having built an organization. Now, it's like I said, it's been around about $3, but it's guaranteed by Plexus never to be below $1.80. So even at that, that's $180, even if it was down low, and it hasn't been that low since I've been in Plexus in 2 years. It's always hovered around, say, $2.80 to $3. So with that, so that with as compared to other network marketing companies, what that means is that you don't have to worry about what your team volume is. As long as they have 100 PV going through their website, you earn points on that. You don't have to worry that they've met $500 worth of sales or $1,000 worth of sales, and because you're getting a percentage of that, you don't get that. That's not how you rank up, and that is a huge difference in the way the Plexus compensation plan works. And the way that Plexus takes these points is that they take at 50% of the sales of the company, of the profits of the company, and they use that in order to pay these points. Now, 45% of that 50% is what's used to pay these points, and then I will explain where the other points come in, the other 5% come in a moment. Okay, I've already mentioned about the Fast Start Gold. So let me stop my share. I think I go back to my PowerPoint here. Yes. All right. This is really cool here, because this is whenever you get into a deeper profit sharing whenever you become a particular rank. So let me see. Let me move this back over here to the side. There we go. So whenever you get to a jewel level, and a jewel level is emerald, sapphire, or diamond, then that other 5% goes into a pool that those levels are paid on. So again, the sales of the company times 3%. So if you want to take the sales of the company, and again, I don't do math in my head unless it's really simple numbers, but the month of May or June, I'm trying to remember which one it was. Anyway, we had a $50 million sales month. So take 3% of $50 million divided among all the emeralds. That's some pretty significant money. And then whenever you become sapphire, you get an additional 1%. So you don't lose that emerald pool. You still get that plus an additional 1%. And then as a diamond, you get the emerald, the sapphire, and then an additional 1%. So you can see where this money starts racking up pretty quickly. And this also includes this does not include your points. So I'm going to go back to our, hold on a second, go back. Sorry for all the switching back and forth, but I wasn't able to get all of this on one time. But so as you can see, so when you get to emerald, sapphire, and diamond, those points, so let's say 3,000 points, we'll do sapphire because I can do this in my head, times 3 points, that's $9,000, $9,000 per month. Okay, again, no guarantee this is going to be you, but it can be possible. So that, and then plus the emerald pool and the sapphire pool. Pretty good money. Okay, so that could make a big difference. So whenever you get to emerald, sapphire, or diamond, we say this is life-changing money. It can make a big difference on there. All right, so going back, let me make sure I don't have anything else I need to mention over here. Oh, retail overrides. Yes, I do need to mention this. So on your level ones, you also get a retail override on that. So anything that they have $100 or up, you earn 5%, but that's just on your level ones. And that's done from Plexus because they figure that you are helping that level one in a more involved way. You're probably working day to day with them. You may be answering questions. You may be doing some calls or Zooms like this in order to help them. So you're rewarded for that. And that's the way it plays. But you don't need to get that from the rest of your team because you're earning points on them. And so you're more than likely not working quite so closely with that levels 2 or below, but you may be working with them. All right, so let me see if there's anything else on this one before I switch back over. Nope. So now we go back over here. All right, hope people are not getting dizzy from going back and forth. All right, so then once you get to be a jewel level, then you are eligible to participate in the Plexus Lexus program. And there are a couple of extra Lexuses that I did not have pictures of on here, but once you reach Emerald, then you receive a $500 stipend towards the lease of a Lexus. And the Emerald and Sapphire ones are these white Lexuses here, and there are another couple of models that are on there now. And I think these are 2015 models, so they're probably not exactly what they are here. And then once you reach diamond level, then you get a $1,000 bonus or a $1,000 stipend that goes towards you buying, leasing a black Lexus. And again, I think there's another one of these on here too. So that is a wonderful thing that you get to be able to drive. So if you're looking to replace a car like I am, I'm really looking forward to getting my Emerald Lexus. And by the way, I just happen to love the RX 350. That's the one I've chosen to do. So you have the Lexus program. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me stop this right here. A couple of other things, ways that we get paid I wanted to talk about is some other bonuses is the Hawaii trip. So once you become an Emerald, and if you qualify as an Emerald by July 31st of each year, then you earn a trip to Hawaii. And the past few years it's been to Maui. We outgrew Maui. So we are now going to the big island of Hawaii and going to Kona. And there's a wonderful trip involved in that, and it is all expenses paid. Plexus pays for you to fly out there for you and a guest, and then that's your hotel, several meals, other things, excursions and stuff like that, of course, would be on your own. But again, to pay you to go to Hawaii, it's just amazing that they would do that. And then, so you have that as an emerald, sapphire, or a diamond. Then once you get to diamond, and once you get to 6,000 points with a diamond is 4,500 points. Once you get 6,000, then you are eligible to re-enter as yourself. So I would be Vicki Drobness here. This is where I've gone in. I've gotten to diamond. I've got my 6,000 points. So I enter as Vicki Drobness #2 and be able to, and I can go through and travel up the ranks the same way I did before. And then not only because I've entered in underneath myself, so not only am I earning bonuses as the Vicki Drobness 2, but Vicki Drobness 1 is also earning those. And so that way it's kind of like double dipping, but it's a nice way to do that. And you're still helping people build their business, getting healthy. It's a wonderful thing that you're doing. So then the last way is that you can have your spouse join you on this journey. A lot of network marketing companies do not allow another member of a household to be as an ambassador or a distributor for that company. Plexus does. We strongly encourage that you wait till you are gold in order to do that, because you want to build your business up to a certain point so that then your spouse's, you're not taking away from your business in order to build your spouse's, because that spouse is going to be building up underneath you, and you don't want to have too strong of just one strong leg. You want to build wide, and Plexus allows you to do that. That's the difference between the Plexus compensation plan and, say, what's called a binary, where you're only able to build a couple of legs, and you have to decide who you're going to put under them and balance them. And no, Plexus, it makes it so much easier than that. So you get to do that. I strongly encourage you really to wait even beyond gold, just to have a really good, strong company or business going for yourself. A lot of people will wait until they are a jewel level, because you've already got a good, strong organization going down. But you could at gold. I do recommend that you wait. So to recap all of our Plexus compensation ways, you have retail compensation. So we have 11. So you have retail commission. You have the retail override on your level ones. You have the preferred customer bonus. You have the business building bonuses on the welcome pack. You have the rank achievement bonuses when you reach certain ranks, and that's a one-time bonus. You have the fast start gold, senior gold, ruby, or senior ruby, if you do that within your first 30 days. You have the Plexus points, which is kind of a profit sharing that you would earn. You have the emerald pool, the sapphire pool, the diamond pool, and number 11 is the diamond free entry. Right, so 11 different ways that you can get paid. You get paid 5 times a month. The 15th is usually your bigger check, because that's your commissions for the previous month, and any bonuses. That would be whenever your rank advancement bonuses would come in. And by the way, just one little difference. Rank advancement bonuses are one time until you reach the emerald, sapphire, or diamond level, and then those are monthly. You keep getting those. That's a good incentive to get there. And then, so those are the different ways that you get paid. And then you also get paid weekly bonuses, and that's where the business building bonuses come in. Those come out every Friday. A lot of times we get those on Wednesdays. Plexus is really kind of nice we get these nice little surprises. Hey, it's already been deposited. It's really cool. Okay, so I am going to see, let's see, how our time doing? Okay, so I don't want to keep us too much longer, because we're right at about 30 minutes here. I want to give those of you who are on the call, if you have a little something you'd like to say about the Plexus compensation plan, please feel free to unmute yourself and share. If there's something that you really particularly like about it.
I've got something. I've never done network marketing before, so I didn't really have anything to compare it to, but everything that I've heard is way better with ours. Like you were saying, we don't have to have a certain number of PV in order to rank up. That was one of the things that I think is kind of a big deal. And then the other thing is those, the fast start bonuses, those are there because people have done that. It's achievable. I love that. And then watching Celeste go all the way to double diamond in 2 years, that tells me it's doable. So they wouldn't have this stuff on there if it wasn't actually possible to do. I love that. And I can't remember. Okay, so the emeralds get to go to, when you hit emerald, you get to go to Kona, but any emerald, sapphire, and diamond get to go. So the diamonds also get their own trip, but I can't remember what the place is called.
It's called Terranea, and Pauline and I went there in LA. It's outside of LA. It's a lovely place, and it's right on the coast. And this is the first that they're doing this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so they get a diamond, it's a 3-day diamond trip before the trip to Kona.
Again, all expenses paid. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Like the state service? That's awesome. So cool. We work for the best company ever.
We do. We do. It's awesome. So thank you for sharing, Yvonne. I appreciate that. Pauline or Isabel, got anything you want to add about the compensation plan? Nope. Okay.
I got one more.
Okay, sure.
Something else that we've heard of is in a lot of companies, like you said, you have to have a huge PV or something to qualify for a paycheck. And ours is so simple that most of us, if not all of us, got a paycheck our very first month. Whether it was big enough to cover all of our products or not, it was pretty soon if we kept, talking to people about it. So that's something else I think is pretty cool. We can earn from day one.
Yes.
So.
And I did recently see a Emerald ambassador who had done a video, and she had people join her team the first day. that she was starting. And so she earned from day one, so that she was able to go ahead and so she got her business building bonuses the following week. And you're right, that is so cool that you have that opportunity to be able to do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's so many perks, but I do have to say that the best perk, I mean, I love the money aspect of it too, because it's enabled me to stay home and work from home and have a lot of flexibility to be able to, I'm very involved in my community, do a lot of stuff with the chamber and our leadership program, and it gives me that flexibility to be able to do that when other people have to be at a job. But the best part of this is I get to work with my friends, and you've got 3 of my lovely friends right here. And I had met Yvonne before, I knew Isabel before, Pauline and I met through Plexus, and that was the most, we've gotten to be great friends, we've gotten to be deeper friends than we were before, and that to me is, you know, who doesn't want more friends that have your back and want to see you succeed? That is the cool part of Plexus, is that we help each other out. It's called One Plexus. So I have done, I've done Zooms with Yvonne's team before. I don't get any compensation for that, but I help her because that's what we do. And Pauline, we've done other calls and helped each other out with talking with customers if we're helping them troubleshoot something. We've done that. And that's the beautiful thing. And all 3 of these lovely ladies have been on my Testimonial Tuesday. They didn't get anything from that. And that's the beauty of Plexus, is it's all about helping each other. And so there's no jealousy. There's no competition. We help each other out. I mean, what more could you ask? So anyway, so if there are no other questions or no other comments, I'm going to go ahead and end. But I want to, this has been on my heart to share for a while, is let people realize what a jewel of a company we have, and how they really look out for us, and how they are making network marketing, doing it the right way, and doing it the way it can be done, should be done, but very rarely is. So if you have any questions, talk to the ambassador who invited you to watch this video, or if you don't have an ambassador, hey, I'd be happy to be one. So thank you for being here tonight. Have everybody have a wonderful evening, and go Plexus. Good night.